3D models as virtual action figures. Hell yeah! Finally, a way for everyone to play around with these characters without having to dunk your head into this heavy and complex 3D modeling software. Let's just come together, hold our hands, and praise the Unreal Engine 4. Greetings, gatekeepers! I'm Solarefs, and let's talk about a cool program I wanted to have for such a long time. Especially since I started making 3D commissions, I was in a dire need for it. You see, when you make a model, to display it, all you can do is just render a few pictures of it, maybe sometimes upload it to a website like Sketchfab. I rarely even got a chance to revisit old models to do something cool with them again. In my opinion, 3D art is supposed to be reusable, otherwise there's no point in it. Artists who make models for games and movies can at least be sure that these models will be used in many scenes, sometimes long after their work is done. Visualisator is intended to fix this little issue I'm having, allowing everyone, including even people without any experience in 3D fields, to reuse these models again and again. It should help creating pictures quickly without the need of learning complex 3D software and waiting hours for a render to finish. Surely, Visualisator is not unique of its type. Let's see, there is Source, Filmmaker, Poser, Daz 3D, and even Gary's mod. All of these allow you to do something similar. It's all great of course, but unfortunately I just didn't find them suit my needs at all. Too much limitations. And now Unreal Engine 4 has come to the rescue, as usual. This program I'm making is not just about posing models, it has a lot of potential and expandability, all thanks to how powerful this engine is. In the later versions perhaps we'll add support of something like creating interactive comics, and ultimately, which I really hope I can do, animations. Also, I think it could be fun to play with all this in VR at some point. From now on, I will be using Visualisator for creating all new pictures. Because anyway, my workflow involves painting over 3D models, and for that, you don't really need to set up these complex and expensive rendering solutions. You just need something that will prepare, say, 80% of the picture for you. Maybe even more, because nowadays, real-time rendering is just so awesome. And aside from me just making these pictures, you can download the program and play with these models yourself. Pose them, take screenshots. It's a handy little artist tool that doesn't require you to be an artist. But if you are, you can find a couple more uses for it. For example, creating pose references to help you drawing. What I'm showing here, it's of course a very early version, just like the game we're making as well. More tools, features, models, building kits and scenes, all will be introduced as time goes by. At some point, I'm going to release the full editor project, so everyone can import their custom models and add new content into it. It might be interesting to know for an Unreal Engine 4 user that the entire project is done purely on blueprints. That means it's all easy to understand and learn. Also, thanks to the community, I was able to make a bunch of cool rendering effects, and the image-based lighting you see here as that 360 panorama on the background. I'll put links in the description if you're interested how I did that. Because it's some sort of a pre-alpha, it's not yet publicly available, but I do plan to make the core visualisator free for everyone later on when it's more fleshed out. However, aside from my eternal gratitude for supporting my dream ideas, I offer early access to all my projects. This is no exception. If you want to give it a taste while it is in its raw state, you can do so by supporting the development on Patreon. And if you are already, thank you so much, you did really make this program possible. Thanks to you, I could just sit and make it finally happen in 1 month, which I couldn't find time to make in almost a year. Seriously, it's been sitting in my Unreal Projects folder for a long time. In case if you're not into all this Patreon thing, I understand. What you can do is just wait until I really polish it and publish. Still, please expect it to take a few more months until all the bugs are sorted and all the necessary features are added. Before ending this video, I'd like to show the core concepts of how to use Visualisator. If you're feeling uncomfortable with the controls, you can always read the things I wrote in this help menu in the right part of the toolbar. But basically, you click the right mouse button to activate the free look mode, in which WASD keys will move your camera around. Right click again to jump back into your cursor mode. Click on the ground, this will relocate your 3D cursor. Go into Add Object menu and spawn yourself a dragon. Close the menu, left click on this little selection box between dragon's feet, and there you have it, the object selected. From here you can transform the model pressing WERT buttons, which will pull up different gizmos that will help you to do just that. And finally, smack that F button to enter the object's component mode. In this case, it will draw all the bones this mesh has, clicking on which will let you transform them. That's how you pose models in a nutshell. I have some cool ideas how I can improve and make the posing easier, but for now, that's how it works. I hope you enjoyed watching. In the next video, I'm going to talk about Planes of Existence game. It's finally going to have an interface, aka HUD, and an inventory system in place. So stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't already. See you, I'm Visualisator. Have fun exploring your realities.